Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on this great channel in which we're going to turn 1000 USDT into 1 million USDT. Let's just dive right into it, guys. So we have a lot of updates when it comes down to the strategy and also the news out there. So I know that all of you have seen some news and have some headlines, and Israel attacks Iran. So that's why we saw this huge drop in Bitcoin price. And that's why we are down. So yesterday we were like 1,900, 1,800, and right now we woke up to 1,400, and I also withdraw 100 USDT because I had some expenses. So right now we are sitting at 1,450 USD. That's amazing, and I'm going to also track and update the spreadsheet with everything. And I also changed some settings so I can have a bigger exposure to Bitcoin right now that it's dropping. So that's in this way we're going to make more money when it's going to start going up again. So when it comes down to the war, I don't know what's going to happen next, of course. But we'll be here and we will be monitoring everything. But I truly believe that Bitcoin, of course, will recover after some time. We may have some sideways action and maybe we break down even more. There are some huge supports here in this area. Um, and we see Bitcoin pumped from this level and from this level. But the the conflict between Trump and Elon Musk caused a bigger drop in Bitcoin price than what did the war. So we will see. I don't know what will happen next, but what I know is that in the midterm and long term, Bitcoin will always continue going up. That being said, guys, let's go and track our daily equity. So today is 13th of June, and our total equity sits at 1,453 euros. Profit is minus 113. We don't have any extra margin, but I decreased the leverage from 10 to 7 just to be a bit more, safe, played safe when it comes down to these microeconomic movements. So that's why the liquidation price dropped to $86,000. But in the midterm, I may increase this one if the price of Bitcoin continue going up and we have more, peace out there. But I will see. And parameters are the same. So we had minus 100 here. So we sit at 10% profit. We're still in profit after all. That's good. So it's only have been almost like 1 month, and we peaked at like how much? 50% profit. And now we are down to 10%, but in the long term, we're going to outperform everything out there. And we're going to get to this 1 million USDT. Um, that being said, if you like that type of content, guys, please leave a like, leave a subscribe. It really, really follows it, helps the channel to grow. And if you want to copy trade with me on this challenge, I will leave a link in the description in which you can click on it and open the same bot with the same settings. You just put your investment in here, but please, before you do that, do your own research because none of this is financial advice. It's just a challenge. It's my own personal views. Okay. And I will also leave a link, like two links in the description for beginner leverage trading. So if you have never engaged with leverage trading, go check these videos out because leverage can be risky if you haven't put your hands on it ever before. So that being said, let's just check some headlines as well. We have Saudi Arabia opening its airspace for Israeli jets. So Saudi jets are also patrolling on Yemen's border to protect Israel from Iran missile missiles. So we see Saudi Arabia um, standing with standing with Israel. Um, in other news, we have Chinese firm acquiring more Bitcoin, and that's very common, and we'll continue seeing more and more companies buying Bitcoin. That's absolutely good for our asset. Japanese public company bought another huge amount of Bitcoin, and they start leading the way in Asia, like Japan. Um, we'll see. Another big thing is that video game developer Ikami purchased 80 Bitcoin for its treasury reserve. Um, and yeah, and another um, application, another game on Apple started using uh, Bitcoin as payments, and Apple accepted, so that's great. And Anthony Popilano is going to lead a new company that will raise $750 million to buy Bitcoin. So we see more and more companies buying Bitcoin, and that's great, guys. Another fashion company just bought 50 Bitcoin, and they want to buy another 950. That's good. That's very good for our asset here, and we see more and more big institutions buying Bitcoin, and that's a different bullrun comparing to the previous ones. Previous ones, like they were led by retail investors. That's why I believe we had these huge bumps. This bullrun is more like, I would say, not that crazy, but also more structured, towards the upside, which is a good thing for me. But we have some months ahead of us to see how this will roll out and what will be the future. But it looks promising, and we're going to be here to monitor everything, and we're going to get this number to seven figures at some point. So I think that's it for today, guys. I don't have any other big news. I changed the settings, I changed everything. We're going to recover, of course, every time. And yeah, if you like the channel, please leave a like, leave a subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.